Thank you very much, and I would like to congratulate all of us with this very important International Day of Women in Diplomacy and the first celebration here in Geneva. And I really would like to thank President of the Human Rights Council, his office, UN Women, Permanent Mission of Bolivia, and everybody who made it possible. And I think the topic which is on agenda today about glass ceilings is very, very important. Because we still have glass ceilings, but the history tells us that we can break them. Because we see now in the room so many distinguished diplomats, so many distinguished representatives of diplomatic community, of multilateral society, that really we can be proud. Just think, practically 79 years ago, day to day, in San Francisco, 850 delegates signed the Charter of the United Nations, and only 4 were women, just 4 women among 850 participants. And these 4 women played a very important role preparing the Charter. Because of them, in the preamble of the Charter, we have the statement about equality of men and women. And because of them, we have Article 8 in the Charter, which says that there will be no discriminating in the positions open both to men and women. That really opened for women the road to multilateral institutions. The road was long. The first women who occupied the position of the major UN committee was representative of Chile, and it was in 1951. 2 years later, we had the first female representative of India who became the president of the General Assembly. In 1958, there was the first permanent representative of the member states to the United Nations, and she came from Sweden. Then, in 1972, we had the first Assistant Secretary General, who was female, and she represented Finland. Also in 1972, there was the first female President of Security Council. She came from Guinea. And in 1996, finally, we had Deputy Secretary General, female, who came from Canada. We see that these women diplomats coming from all regions of the world were pioneers who paved the way for us today. And today, as was said, here in Geneva, we have maybe the highest number in the UN system of diplomats, female diplomats and ambassadors. We have 67 female ambassadors who are the head of their missions here in Geneva. And we are very proud of this achievement. But of course, we can't be satisfied, we can't say that the solutions are there. We still have a very long road to go. But at the same time, we know that we really can reach the success. This history gives us the possibility. But also, when we look at the United Nations system as such, Secretariat, in 2017, only in 2017, there was a system-wide gender parity policy approved by Secretary General. And as a result of this policy, already now, in 2024, on the level of the leadership of the organization, on the level of the resident coordinators in the countries, we have a parity between men and women. I am also very happy that here in Geneva, in UNOG, we have a parity between men and women on all the levels. On the leadership level, I would say we are even a little bit more overrepresented, female representatives. There were many initiatives here which were born in Geneva. Gender Champion Initiative, and we have now 330 very active gender champions. And I would like to say that there are many possibilities how we have to promote the role of women in many spheres of society. Many of you know our project, an exhibition which we called Not a Woman's Job, ? It started in 2022. In 2023, we decided to go by spheres, and the first exhibition was devoted to women in sports, and we are very happy that this exhibition now goes to Paris. It will be shown in the streets of Paris during Olympics. Quite soon we are going to open another exhibition here in the Palais des Nations devoted to women in science and technology, and I take this opportunity to invite all of you to come to the opening on the 2nd of July. But I can announce today that we have already the topic for the next year exhibition. Exactly thinking that the next year will be 80th anniversary of the United Nations, and thinking that only 4 women did sign the Charter, we are going to call the next exhibition "Not a Woman's Job?" Role of Women in Diplomacy and Multilateralism. And I hope that many of you will participate in preparation of this exhibition. So thank you very much. Once again, welcome to this very important celebration.